Thank you for the opportunity to speak. Ed Gallagher, 49 West Greenwich. My main purpose to speak tonight is to read another Bethlehem Moment, Bethlehem Moment number 3. But let me take the opportunity of a packed house just to take a minute to explain what that is. I'm undertaking a kind of pilot project of introducing a moment of Bethlehem history at the introduction of each of our meetings. I will do this for several months maybe on my own, and then if it seems to be going well, ask council to perhaps consider it to make it part of the introduction of our meetings. Prayer, pledge, past. Seems to me there's a natural continuum there of at the beginning of a meeting of invoking the three areas that should frame our discussions at City Council. We begin with the prayer, we move to the pledge, God, country, and then for a town that values so much its history, about a moment, a Bethlehem moment. So this will be number 3. The second one last time, remember, was after the long meeting, at the last meeting. The only people left when I read number 2 were Mr. Shire, Gadfly number 2, a guy with a vacuum cleaner who was waiting for us all to go, I think. So hardly anybody heard Bethlehem Moment number 2. I have a little packet outside, and there are a couple here with the 3 Bethlehem moments so far, and they are on the Bethlehem Gadfly website. So I encourage you to pick up a packet and especially see number 2, which is a very moving and touching one. In 1961, 14 of our young boys going to the military service were killed in a plane crash. But this is Bethlehem Moment number 3, November 4th, 1958. They say you can't beat City Hall. On November 4th, 1958, an aroused city of Bethlehem did just that. 40 years after its birth, the Bethlehem Junior Chamber of Commerce mounted a campaign to establish a charter commission to study and possibly change our form of local government. Our entrenched Democratic City Council at that time, realizing their power was at stake, vigorously fought this challenge to their existence, smelling the hidden hand of an ivory-towered newspaper editor, raising the specter of dictatorship, arguing widespread satisfaction with the status quo, meddling by the JCs, who may not even be taxpayers, and voting by commission members who might not know the difference between forms of government and a groundhog hole. That editor, the legendary John Strohmeyer, lashed out at this flagrant abuse of political power aimed at perpetuating a spoil system. The JCs worked the public door to door. That's what the JCs do. The JCs worked the public door to door, and in a turnout higher in some sections than the 1956 presidential election, the entire nonpartisan JC slate was elected to the commission. On November 4th, 1958, political novices tapped the power of democracy, reminded the machine where the power ultimately lies, took control of their own destiny, and started a process that gave us our current mayor, city council form of government.
Thank you, Mr. Gallagher. Is there anyone else